This year, Super Bowl 54, believe it or not, 54, will shine a bright spotlight in Miami. One special campaign that hopes the big game will share some of that attention has the support of the Miami Super Bowl Host Committee, more than 50 NFL players and influencers, MSC Foundation, and MSC Cruises. Joining us now to talk more about that and in particular the SuperCoralPlay campaign is ESPN announcer and retired NFL quarterback Mark Sanchez and MSC Foundation Advisory Board Chair Matthew McKinnon. Gentlemen, thank you both so much for talking with us today. Mark, right quick, what's happening at the Super Bowl live where you are?
We're here in the environmental village here at Super Bowl Live, and basically we've partnered with Ocean Key in MSC cruise lines, and what's happening is they've revitalized this island just off the coast here, about 65 miles off the coast, and they're replanting coral reefs to bring back the coral life here in the coral state of the United States in Florida. So it's a philanthropic focus here with the Super Bowl, and they have one every year, and this one is an awfully worthy cause.
So Matthew, let's continue on that theme for a moment. Why is the SuperCoralPlay campaign so important?
Yeah, Clyde, it's because coral's in serious danger. In Florida, you have one of the largest coral reefs barriers in the world, and it's reached a really critical condition. The UN thinks that in the next 20 years we might lose as much as 90% of the remaining coral, and a lot of it is already bleached. So we're facing a situation where we're seeing that coral will disappear before our eyes within this generation, this decade and the next decade. So it's a really serious issue, but also there's hope. People can do things about it. Companies can do things about it, reducing their environmental footprint. People can do things about it, reducing their carbon footprint. And we're also creating, basically at Ocean Key, as Mark was mentioning, a type of research project into super coral, which is coral that can survive the harshest conditions, and trying to rebound reefs to help them survive as the waters continue to get warmer and more polluted. And ideally, our global action working all together can actually help reduce that kind of pollution that will do something to shift the game and give coral a chance.
So Matthew, exactly how was it decided that the island would be located where it is?
Well, I mean, Ocean Key is 60 miles off of here, and when MSC took over the island, we did an assessment of the health of the marine system there, and we found that more than 50% of the reefs had perished. So we wanted to find a way, how can we fix this situation, do something about it? Obviously, it's a global issue, you know, a warmer climate and how that is detrimental for coral. So we need a global movement, but there's also things that you can do right on the spot, like what Mark was doing, planting super coral. And as a part of the SuperCoralPlay campaign, you can get directly engaged in that. If you buy a bracelet made from fish nets that we've taken from the sea, we will plant a super coral for you at Ocean Key. So we're hoping to get the word out, get people engaged, and take action.
And Mark, very quickly, how did the NFL decide to get involved with this, and what are the players thinking about this?
Right, so every year there's a philanthropic focus here at the Super Bowl, and this year they decided to make it an environmental focus. And partnering with MSC Cruises, we actually shot a music video on Ocean Key, and I got to do some diving there and replant some of the super coral myself with a couple other divers. It's an impressive operation that they have running there, and you can see some of the highlights from the video, but Jarvis Landry, Larry Fitzgerald, and 50 NFL players plus influencers and the Super Bowl Host Committee are all involved, and we're challenging people to make their SuperCoralPlay, and that's been the hashtag that we've used, is hashtag SuperCoralPlay. Get to supercoralplay.org and basically switch to LED lights, eliminate single-use plastic items just like MSC Cruise Lines is doing, and you can help save the environment.
All right, gentlemen, thank you both so much for talking with us. Hope you have a great day.